Welcome back, y'all, to the Hear Me Out podcast in association with True Hall of Fame Builds. I'm your host, Michael May, and today on this segment of the Hear Me Out podcast, Man Talk, we about to go crazy today. Fellas, you know, I like to always start my videos giving you guys a little bit of like insight on what we about to dive into. I want you guys to understand something, fellas. Us as men, nobody's coming to save us. Nobody's coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. Now, with that being said, if y'all new here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Y'all already know, turn notifications. Fellas, us as men, no one is coming to save us. Nobody is coming to save us. Fellas, I'm gonna say this again. Nobody is coming to save us. Fellas, hear me. Most men don't have what we like to call an aha moment. Like, most men don't have an aha moment. I said most because we know that we're alone. So we know no matter what, we are left out here to figure this out for ourselves. So we never really have the moment, well, or should I say it's not as dramatic as a woman who has it. Shout out Ray, what up, man? Good morning. Style, what up? Good morning. Mamba, what up? I want you guys to understand something. What you are about to see today, I need you to look. I need you to look at the young lady you're about to see on the bottom. I need you guys to understand that what you are about to see, this is where every young woman of the age from 8, I keep telling you guys, people, every time we have man talk, I'm always telling you guys, I'm like, I know people want to say 18 to 28 is the prime. No, it's really 25. Fellas, it's really 25 for a woman. I want you to understand something, right? True, why are you saying it's 25 for a woman? Because by the age of 25, it's kind of a little too late. Fellas, I keep telling y'all, in every other country in the world, a 25-year-old woman is already an older woman. And I know you guys don't want to understand it and you guys don't want to believe it, but pay attention. You about to watch a young woman panic on camera. Let's tune in, cause then I'm gonna play it once and then I'm gonna bring it back again so you guys can really get the gist of this. Shout out to Coach Greg, man. Fair use.
Let's get it, man. The King of Kings is here. Let's go. And I just crowned myself again like Napoleon Bonaparte, but let's get it. Somebody respond to me. Somebody respond to me. They won't do it. All right. New world order. All right, here we go right here. Let's get into it. We got main event. We have a woman out here that might take a look at the true approach of finding marriage. Uh-oh. The true approach to finding marriage. And there she is right there. And I think,
first of all, fellas, look at her face. Do you see her face? Like, when you see somebody like this, people, let's listen to her.
The reality has hit her. I think the reality has hit. And now we live in a world where she just did the math. Jason, our math instructor, did she do the right math? Now y'all gonna start cheering me on here. So what is it? Women are walking away from marriages. Then we hear that women 30 to 49 are looking for love in marriage. But we debunked both of those yesterday in the morning.
Now this is true. This is true, fellas. Fellas, here's what's going on. Young women don't want to be in relationships or marriages, but then you have older women who want relationships and marriages. Fellas, listen to me. Fellas, listen to me. I told you the other day when we spoke, I showed you guys that women were lied to. Girl, you don't need no man. Go get your career. Focus on your career. Go get your money. Go get your money. A man is always going to be there. Fellas, fellas, listen to me. Women were lied to. Fellas, women want to, I honestly say this. I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart. Fellas, I think women are jealous of us. I'm going to say it. I think women are jealous of us. I believe that women truly are upset that men can postpone marriage and dating and relationships till their later years, where women can't do that. So you just heard Coach say, Coach just said, young women, and it's really young women under the age of 30, they want to avoid relationships. They want to avoid marriages. But then you have older women who are chasing marriages and chasing relationships. The other day we did a live stream where I showed you. Now studies show women women from the age of 28 and up, they're only dating for marriage. Why? Why would you wait so long? It's because now the desperation kicks in. Now the clock kicks in. The baby wheel kicks in. So, but now listen, you're gonna listen, fellas. This is the reason why some of you guys have to hear what's being said. Take note. You're gonna watch this young lady right here break down why women are supposed to get married younger. Women are supposed to be in relationships younger. The whole purpose of it is this, fellas. I keep telling you. You're supposed to. A woman's supposed to give a man her prime, which is her best years, while the man is developing, because the prime years are gonna flip, and that's when the man is supposed to give the woman his prime. Now, what is the prime? People, we have two different primes. Women have a sexual prime, men have a financial prime. Whether you like it or not, I don't care. That is the way God designed it. If you don't like it, that's not my business. Men are hunters and gatherers. They are providers. So that takes time for a man to acquire, to accrue. So as he gets older, that goes up. As a woman gets older, the value of the sexual marketplace value goes down. Ready? I'm gonna give you a great example. The other day I was watching this video. Shout out to the big dog, Big X. One girl was like these girls was talking about him on a podcast, and one girl was like, I ain't dealing with Big X, XYZ, this and that. And the rest of the girls was like, girl, that nigga popular, he powerful, he getting money. And fellas, I'm gonna say this again. It doesn't, Biggie Small said it best. Fat, black, and ugly. However, I stay Gucci down to the socks. Fellas, looks doesn't matter for you the way it matters for women. And here's the thing, y'all. Fellas, this is why I laugh at women, like literally. I laugh at women when I hear women say things like, oh my God, he fine, oh my God, he this. Fellas, I want you to understand. I'll do another video on it. Fellas, I want you to understand. This is what tends to happen. Women want to go where the security is at. Unless you got a woman that's down with you from the mud, that's different. Now you owe, I'm always going to say it. I feel like you owe her. I feel like you owe a woman. If a woman gives you her best years, her younger years, like Anton Daniels. Anton been with his lady from the jump. They were high school sweethearts. So that means that her best looking years are behind her. But now look at Anton. Anton, a 40-year-old man. Now he's a multi-millionaire. I feel she deserves a relaxed life. She deserves what she gets from Anton. Why? Because it's an exchange. Now, if you're not going to exchange primes with the same person, then I feel if you're a man and you work your way up as a man, you shouldn't be dating old women. I'm sorry, fellas. Forgive me. If I hurt your feelings, forgive me. But you know what? I'm here to offend you. Because if I don't offend you, I won't wake you up. Fellas, I'm going to say it again. But listen to this young lady. Fellas, remember, if young women are trying to avoid a relationship and marriage, but older women are going after relationships and marriage, so then which one is true? Which one is true? Which one is true? So, like I said, I'm gonna say this again. Listen to this young woman. Pay attention. Don't get hurt. Don't get your feelings hurt.
Evening show, and I showed my face. Now we have a whole muskrat here, and she's gonna say, in order to prepare myself to be a wife, this is what I'm gonna have to do to get the best possible access to the relationship.
Now, people, he just said it right now. The best possible, I'm gonna say this again. The best, fellas, anything after a 25-year-old woman, she has to be exceptional. She has to be exceptional. She has to be exceptional. Because now you're just getting what's left of her. And now women tend to have to conform to what's left for them to get from. But pay attention. See, fellas, because I love this video because it's a younger woman. It's a younger woman who came to the realization. And we see, the problem is this, and even the Bible says older women are supposed to teach the young women. But let's keep going.
Agree or disagree with this? Ladies, gentlemen, I present to you Muskrat Supreme herself. I don't know her name, but she's got a 1-minute video here that we're going to use as our evidence. Here we go.
Okay, realistically, if I want kids.
Okay, let's slow this shit down.
Listen.
She said, realistically, if I want kids.
Okay, realistically, if I want kids by about 28, but I want to be married for probably 2 years before having kids, I need to have a husband and be married by 26. And then I'm going to be engaged for probably about a year, you know, to plan the wedding and do all that stuff. So I need to be a fiance. I need to be engaged by 25. But then, you know, usually before you get engaged, you're probably dating the person for about 2 years. I feel like that's a good amount of dating someone. That means that I'm gonna have to basically meet this person by 23? 22? Wait a second. I'm very much single. So how is this gonna work? Because my plans are getting a little, like, I actually have to meet someone tomorrow to have this be my life. What the fuck? Okay.
Fellas, listen to me, fellas. Before I let Coach talk, did you got a chance to visually witness her aha moment where she started doing the math and she's like, I'm running out of time. Fellas, I want you to understand. It's because women were lied to. They were told, girl, go get that degree. Girl, go get your degree. Go get your money. The men are always going to be there. Fellas, I'm going to say this again. Women got tricked out of their position. Women got tricked out of their position. Fellas, women were tricked out of their position. Women do not want to admit their greatest asset is their beauty. Once it expires, it expires. Fellas, I want you to understand. This is something that every woman has to understand. She has to understand this. Let's keep going.
Okay, sorry about that, but I do want to pause it when she discovers the reality. Okay, so we're going to pause it right there. And essentially, okay, so here we go here. Yes, this is a kind of a reality of where then she says realistically.
So that means that she's a 22-year-old woman. For her to say, that means I have to meet somebody like tomorrow. Fellas, I'm going to say this again. Women were not designed to constantly keep fucking different men. Fellas, women were not designed to keep bouncing from man to man to man, from cock to cock to the cock carousel. Women were not designed like that. So with this woman, and mind you, this shit is going viral. This happened Saturday. This is everywhere. People, literally, you can see the panic on her face. Because you know what? They probably lied to her. She probably believed the lie. Girl, you don't need no man. You don't need no man. But now, if she wants to have children by 28, now, for me, I'm just saying, hear me out. 28 ain't the worst age, but you are reaching as a woman. 28, you're kind of like reaching. You're kind of reaching for straws now. It's getting tough right now. It's getting tough. Because now here's the scary part. Here's the part that I want you guys, fellas, listen, I'm going to play it back for you again. Because I think you guys missed the whole purpose of the video. Pay attention. I think you missed it. And I'm going to ask you the question. First, before I play it, fellas, what do you gather from this 1 minute video? Watch.
Hey, let's slow
I want to
this
see if
shit
you
down.
find it.
She said, realistically, if I want kids.
Okay, realistically, if I want kids by about 28, but I want to be married for probably 2 years before having kids, I need to have a husband and be married by 26.
Hi, Papa.
And then I'm going to be engaged for probably about a year, to plan the wedding and do all that stuff. So I need to be a fiance. I need to be engaged by 25. But then, usually before you get engaged, you're probably dating the person for about 2 years. I feel like that's a good amount of dating someone.
I'll be out there in a little bit.
That means that I'm going to have to basically meet this person by 23? 22? Wait a second. I'm very much single. So how is this gonna work? Because my plans are getting a little, I actually have to meet someone tomorrow to have this be my life. What the fuck? Okay.
So fellas, what did you gather from that video? Just watching that right there, what did you gather? What did she subliminally say right there in that little video? I want to see if one of you guys can get it. I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds. I want to see if you guys gathered it from this video, because Coach doesn't say it. So I want to make sure that we all on the same playing field, because you guys have to understand how this thing really works. Lindos, turn off the light. Turn off the light, please. Turn off the light. Turn off the light, please. Lindos. Mamas, can you come get him, please? Turn off the light, please. Well, that light is killing my eyes right now. Lindos. Don't worry. So I want you guys to tell me what you guys gathered from it. So, what you guys just gathered is, now that she had her mental plan, one, you know she's desperate. Two, she's probably gonna trap somebody. Pay attention, fellas. She's probably gonna trap somebody. If this is her plan to get a man, she's probably gonna trap somebody. Now, right now, so what happens is this. She's rushing. She's gonna try to go find somebody now. That's a dangerous place to be. Now, Coach is gonna touch something. Pay attention, y'all. People, this is a very important stream. Fellas, especially for you. Fellas, listen to me. I told y'all, I'm not here to save women. I'm not here to help women. I'm here to help y'all. What I'm doing is this. Since the invention of the internet, and since women got TikTok, and women want to keep talking and running their mouth all over the internet, I'm gonna take what they're putting out there, and we're gonna show you guys. He goes, she's most likely gonna rush the process. Of course, 100%. 100%. I mean, though I answered it, I was hoping you guys were going to answer it first, but it's cool. So she's behind in her life, 100%. But now watch this. People, pay attention. Pay attention.
Okay, sorry about that, but I do want to pause it when she discovers the reality. Realistically, if I want to get to my goal, not manifest a rich man to fall out of the sky, I'm actually going to get to know a man. I'm going to fall in love with him, plan a life, listen to his input and direction on what he wants, enjoy our life as a married couple or fiance, then get into the process to have kid number 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, because most people are just planning to have one kid and go back. So she wants to build a family. She's going back and saying, I need to start now. Yesterday. And let's just take this into consideration. She's average looking. She's stock factory issue. All right. But for a white woman, she'll do decently on this marketplace. All right. She'll still be able to do decently.
Now, fellas, let's not cap. She ain't the worst 22-year-old looking woman you've ever seen in your life. If I saw this 22-year-old skinny, small, white young lady right here, I'll try to bag it. No. That's who she needs, but she should have been had that, because she would have understood the process. But now, ready? She isn't a bad young lady. Now, here's the key, y'all. Listen to what I'm about to say. Listen to me. That means that at 17, 18, 19, 20, she was a cutie. She's an average looking woman. She's cute. She would not have a hard time finding a man. You missed it. You missed the point. So she literally threw away 5 prime years of her life. She just threw them in the garbage. Could you mean to tell me in high school she didn't have a boyfriend? You mean to tell me that guy in high school, why ain't she still with him? Fellas, I'm just breaking this down to you logically. I want you guys to try your best to understand this. Why isn't she with him? She's not a bad looking chick, but let's keep going.
She's not highly beautiful. She's not trying to monetize her beauty because she cannot.
Right.
All right. She probably could pull a girl next door shit off, but she cannot. So she can't be part of this girl boss shit. She can't extend that out. She probably she don't look like she built to be CEO by 32 either. And she's like, I got to find the best possible mate. I can't be out here fucking and fornicating until I'm 32. So
Yep.
She's like, I got to place myself in position now. Now, do you agree with her assessment? This is where the debate is going to be. Because some people are going to say, guys, I don't agree with that. Some women are going to say, girl, you can find your husband at 40. I'll just be frank. She's going to be cooked at 40. She's going to be cooked at 35. She's going to be cooked, all right? Because women that are looking like this, they don't preserve well. They don't have the additives and irons and niacins, and they don't have the GMO. They don't have the packaging for shipping. They don't ice well, all right?
Now, I will say this. Fellas, when I was younger, listen to me. I know some of you guys went through this too. When I was younger, there are some women that I was like, yo, man, I want her, I want to bag her. I want her. And I see them now, and I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, you the man, my boy. You my nigga. Yo, there are some women that I am like, whew, boy, did I dodge that one? 'Cause boy, listen to me. He says, to me, enjoying your singleness if you can. The Bible says tribulation is in the flesh, and one who okay, so here's the problem with this, right? Because you're misinterpreting the Bible, right? You're misinterpreting the Bible. And I'm going to tell you why what you just said was dangerous. Look, why I can listen. Because the problem is this. Singleness. See, what men think of singleness and how women think of singleness is two different things. So you have to be careful when you try to bring Bible into a situation. Now, I need you to understand, you also said the Bible says tribulation in the flesh and the one who gets married. I want you to understand something. Last time I checked, hold on. Last time I checked, isn't marriage something that the other man seeks to destroy? Tribulations is it's guaranteed. It's a guaranteed thing. So the statement, I understand what you were trying to say with the statement, but in this situation is incorrect. It's incorrect. Now, I will say this. The problem is this. Most people don't know how to engage with each other. And this is the real problem. This is the real problem. Ready? 'Cause singleness. Ready? People, I've always told you guys, fellas, I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Not my girl, true. Yes, your girl, nigga. Your girl. He goes, in this context, the expression tribulation in their flesh refers to the problems and the trials that are common to... I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying, but but you're not hearing what you're saying. You said enjoy your singleness if you can. The Bible says, see, so what you're making it a bad thing when the tribulation is actually a good thing. You missed it. You missed it. This is why what you said was dangerous. And this is why I always tell you niggas, be careful in the comment section. Because last time I checked, ready? I never seen a coach come down on a whack player. Oh, Johnny, come in. Go in there and get your little 6 minutes. Oh, all right, come sit down. But you know what? When it's Michael Jordan, when it's Kobe, when it's Shaquille O'Neal, when it's Dwayne Wade, when it's LeBron James, when it's Luka Doncic, when you're the best player, you're going to go through tribulations. Why? Because they expect the best from you. You missed it. You missed the whole point of the verse. You missed the whole point of the verse. You missed the whole point of the verse. This is why I said you can't use Bible if you don't know how to use it. I know exactly. So you're saying enjoy your singleness if you can. The problem is this. I always tell you guys, singleness for a woman, I know women who be like, I've been single for 10 years. Doesn't mean she hasn't been fucking. Oh, you don't know what singleness means. Let me put you on to game. You go read your book. Brooklyn said facts. You go read your book. Singleness is nothing. It's nothingness. Nothingness. Nothing. This is where what you said was wrong. Look, big facts, facts, facts. That's why you can't say what you said, and that's why your message is dangerous. You can't play with me when it comes to the book. You can't play with me when it comes to the book. I'm going to say this again. People, you see, you could tell he's not listening. Listen. I have a friend who is 44 and is enjoying, what's the next word, y'all? Hold on. What is the very, after enjoying, what is the very next word? What is the very next word? Put it in the hold on. Put it in the comment section. 44 and is enjoying. What is the word right after enjoying? Please put it in the comment section. This is how you know when he's not. This is how you know when Sirius is not listening. Because if you were listening, you would have heard what I said. You would have heard what I said. Okay, I'm going to say it again. What people put in the comment section right after 44 and is enjoying, what's that very next word after enjoying? Somebody please put it in the comment section so that way I know that I'm reading this correctly, please. Because I literally said, I'm going to say this again. I literally said, a man's singleness is very different from a woman's singleness. And what did he do? I have a friend who is 44 and is enjoying his singleness. Never been married. Only dates a few, but ready? Now pay attention. Maybe your friend is the problem. Maybe your friend is the problem. Maybe that's why he hasn't. Maybe your friend isn't worth marrying. Did you actually think about that? I already did a whole video of the 5 things a man's supposed to have before having a woman. Maybe he don't got all 5 things. Did you think about that? Because you're going to sit here and vouch for your friend because it's your friend, but you don't know your friends in and outs. Nobody knows all of their friends' ins and outs. So I'm going to say this again. I'm going to say this again. This is why I tell you guys, you have to listen to what I'm saying, because words mean something. See, the problem is this. Here on this channel, I hold everybody accountable. If I say something, and I have to mean what I say and say what I mean. So I want you guys to understand something. When a woman says, I've been single for 5 years, for 10 years, for 15 years. Okay, so who you fucking? Well, what do you mean? You're not gonna tell me that you've been celibate for 15 years. Oh, no. Okay, so who you fucking? When was the last time you was fucking somebody? See, this is the problem. This is the problem. Y'all guys want to hear me. You guys want to believe in your mind. You want to believe in your mind that I've been single for 5 years. She's been in Bible study. Like this, reading her book. Reading her book like, yes. In Isaiah chapter. Now, this is what you want to believe. See, here on this channel, when a man talk, we pulling the curtains back. And I'll say this again. This is why I laugh when older women say, I want to be courted. If you read, listen, I will never, listen, fellas, listen to me. I'm putting you on, fellas, I'm putting you on to game. Fellas, listen to me. If you are a man dating a woman and she says she's a woman of God, listen, fellas, listen to me. Listen. Because you guys don't know, you're not understanding these words. If she's, now, I really want to say over 25, but I'm going to say over 28. But I really want to say 25. If she's over the age of 28, if she says she's a woman of God, listen. I'm a woman of God. I believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Cool, great. And she says this line to you. Listen. Yeah, because, I want to be courted by a man. I want, God designed women to be courted. I want you to say, 1 second. Waiter, check please. I want you to say, thank you. It was so nice meeting you. Fellas, I want you to walk away. Why? Because if that lady really read her Bible, she would know courtship is for young women. Fellas, how can a woman want courtship if she's not under her father's care? I would love somebody to try to explain that one. How can a woman expect courtship if she's not under her father's care? Courtship is being courted, it's under the family's care. That means the men of the family are there to vet the men. You can't meet a man, be fucking him, go out, hang out, drinking, dancing, shaking your ass, and 6 months later bring him to your parents and be like, I want to be courted. Courtship is for younger women. See, and the problem is this. It's in your book. But because you don't read, you don't know. Because you don't read, you don't. Fellas, I am not courting no woman who is not directly living under her father. Grandparents don't count. Your mommy don't count. Listen, if you live in a home and you're under your mom and she's a single mom and you're a woman, you are not entitled to courtship. You want to know why? Because your father doesn't have you under his care. You're under your mom's care. I'm hurting some of you right now. Some of y'all feelings is getting hurt, and I don't give two shits. I don't give two shits. You want to know why? Because some of y'all need to hear this truth. Some of y'all really need to realize some of this shit. Go read. Go read. If you come home and a woman is living in her father's home, under her father, everybody ain't a good father. You have to explain that. How would that coincide with what's being said? You have to explain that. You have to explain that. Because you can't just say that everybody ain't a good father. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? Because I could break down many bad situations where the father is a good father. Guess what? I know plenty of mothers who ain't shit and the father stuck around for his kids. Therefore, that makes him a good father. So, what do you mean by some father in? What do you mean? What do you mean? I know plenty of men right now who are dealing with ain't shit mothers, ain't shit women to stick around there for their kids. So that alone automatically makes them a good father. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't give context. This is what I be saying. People gotta learn how to converse. They gotta learn. You can't just put a blanket statement like that and think it's gonna fly. It don't work like that. He goes, I don't get hurt. I appreciate it. Real talk. Love is love. He goes, that was some emotional trauma response right there. That was trauma, y'all. That was an emotional traumatic response. Everybody father ain't a good father. You ready? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I was young. I was old enough to remember my father. Listen, now I'm telling y'all my shit. I was old enough. He said, be careful with your words. You got to hear me. I was old enough to remember my dad being with another woman while with my mom. I still see her. I can still see the woman. She used to come into my dad's van. He used to transport patients. She had big blonde hair. She was a little bit of a bigger woman. My mom wasn't blonde haired. I can remember it. You know what's so funny? Guess what? Guess what? My father still tried to take care of us. He still, ready? I never got a chance to ask. See, here's the problem, y'all. A lot of y'all mom told you your dad ain't shit or your dad ain't this. But you know what? I guarantee you, if some of y'all went to your father and said, Dad, can we talk? Dad, I want to take you out for a good steak. Come on, let's go. Go sit down with your dad. Go cut that good ass steak. Cut that shit. Go to Roof Chris. Don't go to no fucking cheap ass fucking Outback and shit. No. Spend them on Dad. Let's go have a little wine. Dad, sip this wine. Sip this wine, Dad. Sip on this wine. Tell me your story. I want to hear your side. What you mean? What happened between you and mom? I guarantee you, you would hear shit about your mom that you wouldn't even believe. But the problem is this: you spend so much time being a bitch boy, not saying you, but most men spend so much time being a bitch boy under their mommy, that when it comes to their dad telling them the truth, they can't handle it. You ready? Watch this. My mom died when I was younger. My mom died when I was younger. I was a kid. Hear me. It wasn't until I was a grown-ass man where I found out my sisters. I have sisters who found me. They waited till I was 21 years old. They waited till I was an adult. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. They waited till I was a fucking adult. Cause they knew my grandmother. We was under my grandmother's care. No, I'm sorry. I was like 18, 19. They waited. when I was old enough, I was an adult. They reached out and looked for me. I'll never forget it. I have one sister right now who passed away, Sume. My other sister, hear me out. They reached out to us. They were able to show me proof. Look, your grandmother denied your father visitations. She denied child support. She denied. My grandmother denied my father. But this whole time, I'm thinking he ain't shit. He don't love us. When I saw that, when my grandmother, listen to me, when my grandmother found out that my sisters reached out to me, the look my grandmother had on her face was of shame. And if you my family watching right now, suck my dick. Cause you didn't have to go through what the fuck I went through. You don't like me telling the truth, you kiss my ass too. My grandmother, the look she had on her face, I will never forget it. She had to almost like, why are you talking to them for? Don't worry why the fuck I'm talking to my sisters. If I have family out there and you knew that, why didn't you tell me? That's how most women raise their children. Dude, I had envelopes of information from my father showing me time and time again, fighting for us, fighting for us, fighting for us. And my grandmother was the one holding us back. So when I tell you guys, I could talk on live stream. I could talk this real shit. You wanna know why? Cause I have life experiences that some of you motherfuckers ain't never been through. I can talk my shit. You wanna know why? Cause some of you guys ain't been where I've been. Yo, True, why you like to get big ass diamond chains? Cause niggas, I was in the street homeless, eating out of garbage cans, and now I'm driving Beamer, Benz, and Bentleys, nigga. Diamond chains all over the place. My wife, we living good, nigga. Fuck that. I'm stunting every fucking day I stunt. You don't like it? Find another channel. I'm here to motivate. I'm here to motivate the men. I want you niggas to want more out of life. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. Straight the fuck up and down. You don't like it? Go find another channel. So when I sit here and I speak on relationships, you wanna know why? I keep telling y'all, I used to be a soft simp ass nigga. So I could speak from experience. I'm gonna say this again. I didn't find the Lord until I was 27 years old. I didn't start actually reading the Bible. All I knew about the Bible was what my family showed me. He said, I'm trying to get back to the Bentley and Benzes. He said, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that shit messed up a lot of people, B. I know a lot of folks that are still trying to climb out. So, hey, listen, you know what it is, y'all? You know what it is? He goes, love it, bro. You know what it is? I used to be the guy that used to be like, 1, 2, 3, 10. Sir, can I get $10 on pump 2? $10. Bro, every Thursday, I get up in the morning, I go to the gas station, I fill up all the cars. I wash all the cars. Gas prices? Man, fuck the gas prices. Man, fuck gas. Niggas be in the grocery store, I have $100. I was there. Nigga, you want to get it. The other day, my wife comes and goes, you know, I saw this dress and I was really, get it. No, but I was, why? She gets frustrated. She's like, let me just talk. I want to explain it to you. I'm so excited. Go ahead, explain it. It's like a beautiful dress, right? Like it's so beautiful, like it has flowers on it, and like it's like beautiful. And I'm like, you like it? Yeah, get it. He said to get back on my. I hear you, my guy. We gonna talk. I want y'all guys to understand something. I didn't do it alone, y'all. Why do you think I'm doing man talk, y'all? Y'all think hold on. Do y'all really think that I got back on my feet by myself? Come on, y'all. People. I tell y'all, man, this is why I do man talk. Cause some of y'all guys don't have friends. Real friends. Sorry, let me phrase that. Real friends. We all have friends. Some of y'all don't have real friends who's gonna tell you the truth. So when I'm here speaking about this young lady, and I'm saying to y'all guys, this young lady, she's gonna trap somebody. One of you guys are gonna get trapped by her. You wanna know why? Cause she looks cute. Nice big eyes, got nice little teeth. He goes, thank you, man. Yo. Always, I appreciate it, man. Real talk. Y'all look at her. Look, ready? She has all the youthful symptoms. Ready? Look. Y'all look. You see this neckline? You see this? Fellas, you see this? Fellas, you see that? That means she's healthy. Fellas, you see this? You see this? Nice tight face. Nice full eyes. Somebody got to touch her eyebrows up. I hope she ain't doing her own shit. Nice, soft, bro. And she gonna trap one of you guys. Because now she's desperate. But let's keep rocking and rolling.
She ain't hitting no Botox or none of that shit. She ain't hit nothing, bro. She ain't gonna be hitting at 35. She might grow up, to be from ugly. She's not even an ugly duckling. She's just a plain Jane.
Yeah, she's a plain Jane.
Okay. But she's like, dude, I got to position myself just based on the numbers, the math. I'm 28.
What?
I want to have kids by 28. Okay?
And that's you.
How do I position myself to be the best possible candidate and get to know the person that I'm marrying as opposed to getting the simp?
And that's you.
A lot of women are just saying, I'm going to just go out here and just throw out there 30 to 49. I'm going to just go out here and find a guy who is dating for marriage. And we heard that last night. They're like, hey, I'm going to just find guys that are dating for marriage. And what happens? They get frustrated. They're 30, 36, 40, 49. And what happens is they're like, these guys don't want to date for marriage. Well, she's saying that's a bad approach. If you want to date for marriage, you have to get...
Fellas, listen to me. Now, we don't really go through... All right. So we don't really go through this because, we trying to, ¿Tú entiendes? You getting my drift? Fellas, women go through something called dating fatigue. We don't go through that because we... we don't get tired of, you know what I mean? Hey, you could be 40, 50, 70, so we don't really go through those. Hey, we don't go through, fellas, Papa, we don't go through those issues, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We don't go through, look. We don't go through those issues. But women going from man to man to man to man, they experience something called dating fatigue. It's a very, fellas, I pray. Now I'm being real. Heavenly Father, I pray no man ever have to experience a woman that is going through dating fatigue. Fellas, it is probably the shittiest place to be, knowing that a woman is just tolerating you, settling for you, because she doesn't want to be alone. So she starts to, when a woman is 28, 30, 35, 40, and she still has these standards, and no man is, fellas, there is no woman at the age of 28 and up who is single. I'm a good woman. They all feel that way about themselves. Every wife is already taken after the age of 28. I'm sorry. But dating fatigue, I'd rather you go to jail. I'd rather you go to jail and fight for your life in there than be the man that has to deal with the woman who's going through dating fatigue and she picked you. That's how serious I am. In Hispanic cultures, women are usually taken by the age of 17. And that's most cultures out of the US. Cause here in the US, Spanish and black women suffer with this shit all the time. You ready? Hear me out. Who remembers the video that 2 years ago went viral where all the white girls were graduating from college? All the white girls. And they're like this, ow, ow. They showing off their rings. All the Asian and white chicks, all the black women were single. You wanna know why? Because women have been lied to. And I'm sorry, most white and Asian women, they're told, listen, you better get with a man while you're young and you got it. You better get with a man while you're young. Black, in this country, black and Spanish women, girl, get your education, get the bag, a man's gonna be there, and then when they older and they by themselves, they wonder why. It's only in this country, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's only in this country. It's only in this country that we tell women 40 is the new 20. It's only in this country that we say, girl, fuck men, you don't need them, go get the bag, they're gonna be there later on, knowing it's a lie. And all the proof and the studies and everything shows that's a lie. And women still choose to lie to women. Now, the only reason, I keep telling y'all, my feeling is this. The only reason why women tend to still lie to women, because misery loves company. If, ready? Hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. It's an uncomfortable conversation. It's like credit. Don't lie. How many of y'all talk to y'all friends about y'all credit? Yo, I gotta fix my credit. Yo, my credit ain't shit. Yo, my credit is good. Look, I got somebody who help you with your credit. How many of you, most people don't have that conversation with their friend? It's a conversation that we don't want to have. We never want to talk about it, but you ready? Hear me out. How many of y'all heard this in your life? I'm from the Bronx, New York. So y'all already know. Oh, guns kill people. Guns are dangerous. How many of y'all have ever heard of this? Guns are dangerous. Guns kill people. How many of you guys have heard of this? Put a 1 in the chat if you ever heard that from anywhere in your family or at any point in time in your life. But you ready? You got white people, Asian people. They show their children what guns are. And kids aren't shocked about guns. They're not like, oh my God, there's a gun. There's a no. They explain to the child, listen, this is what guns do. This is that. You know what I'm saying? Guns don't kill people. Stupid folks with guns kill people. Straight up. Straight up. So it's how you want to raise the people around you. And the problem is this. The reason why they don't want to tell you nothing is because they want to keep that from you. They show their kids how to clean the barrel, how to this. You ready? I'm gonna say something. Don't laugh. Cause I'm trying my best not to laugh my damn self. Why is it that Spanish and black people always want to put their kid in karate? Do you know that Jackie Chan, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Hadouken shit does not work in the street? Why don't you put your child in UFC, boxing? You know, most of us, all we know is baseball, basketball. All we know is just the regular shit. These other kids, they be going skiing. I told y'all before I left New York City, I was winter surfing. I was learning how to winter surf. I mean, the shit was fire. It was fire. I used to do it right there. I used to go right there with my friends, either in Queens or right there in the Bronx. I would go winter surfing. One, it's safer, cause you know there ain't no sharks in the water. You know there ain't no sharks in the water. We gonna start right there. Like, we know there's no sharks in the water. Skiing. Like, most of us don't want to spend the money to allow our children to enjoy. Like, my son is in love with football right now. My son is in love. He goes, because we watch too much karate flicks. I hear you. Like, yo, have y'all ever seen that guy from like Chicago, I think the Detroit, where he be showing you like different things to do, and niggas used to make fun of his videos. He used to be like, if somebody has you like this in a chokehold behind your car, just flick the button and your seat's gonna go down and you could. And then he was like, what happens when you have the automatic and it goes so like the people, you have to give real life situations, realistic situations, people. So what I try to do is this. I try to be funny at the same time while I'm bringing you guys real talk. But I bring it to you guys from an angle so you guys can understand that I've been where a lot of you guys are going to be or have been, or maybe you're there right now. You feel what I'm saying? But let's keep rocking and rolling, y'all. Coach Greg is going to cook.
Get to know someone. Can I add this, and I'll play the video again,
Detroit
and
defense.
I'll start to add commentary to what she's saying. I've suggested this a while back. I've suggested this for the people who want to promote marriage. I said, you probably should be preparing, and people call this the MRS degree that white women tend to do. But I said, why don't you prepare for this first, then pursue your goals after that, your ambition? I said, this is probably the best way to cultivate a relationship going forward.
Now, what Coach just said, that is biblical, y'all. That is fellas, listen to me. Fellas, your woman is supposed to make you her priority. As you get older and grow in life, you're supposed to turn around and give her. Your wife is supposed to work for you. Give her a business. Hey, I know you've been wanting to pursue this. Here. Now the kids are getting older. Now they're in high school. They're hanging out. They're having girlfriends. Here. For all your years. Here. If you still want to pursue it, I already built it for you. Here. There you go. Now you have something to keep you busy for the rest of your life. Aside from me. But a woman going to get her career, going to get her money, and then trying to find a man is too late. She's doing it backwards.
Forward. Now, women will say, no, I'm too young. My brainstem didn't develop. I'm still a child. I still feel like I'm 16. Other women will say, nah, go live your 20s. Go live your best life. Men will always be there. Why get married young when you can live your best life and move forward? She's saying, I got to get married. I got to prepare for this now because it's a 6-year process. This is a 6-year process. Who believes this? When people say men need to get married, they're literally saying marry these leftover women now.
See?
That's what they're saying. Just jump in there, know them for 6 months, be intentional about marriage when you meet. Don't get to know them. Just jump in there and rescue these leftover women. She's saying that's bad. Let's get to know the person. Let's build. And then let's enjoy our lives together for the first year or two, then have kids. Anybody disagree? You know what? I'm going to have to put up a poll.
I don't disagree at all. Okay. And let's be clear, y'all. The older a woman is, she's going to rush you into marriage. She's going to try to force you into having kids because she's on the clock. Fellas, y'all seen Robert De Niro at 69, Al Pacino at 72 just had children. We in no rush. We in no rush. But these women, they are. You have to understand that. But she's doing it correctly. She's like, I gotta start today.
Does anyone agree with Millie? We're gonna call her Millie.
But listen, Coach Cooks.
Disagree.
Coach Cooks.
Now, here's the deal. When most people come up with these solutions and videos, it is easy to criticize them.
Yep.
But at least she came up with a solution, and the solution is quite logical. The solution is quite logical. It actually puts in safeguards to actually say, I want to get to know the person, as opposed to I'm dating for marriage. I'm dating for marriage is not getting to know the person.
Fellas, that is the next thing I wanted you to hear. If you hear a woman say she is dating for marriage, run. Cause you know she's gonna rush you. Versus if she's young, we can enjoy the process. Fellas,
literally just going
shout out to the
in,
subscribers, man.
I'm
Thank you guys so much, man.
Select people who are ready to marry. I've said this for a long time. People need to know who you are, grow into it, so they don't find out you were an OnlyFans girl 10 years ago.
Right.
And you just repackaged yourself and said, I'm ready to love you.
Right.
I'm ready for marriage. That's what women are doing today. She's going the opposite. Let me play the video again right here of this young lady. You're going to call her Millie.
And then here's the thing. Then when older women get mad at you because now you want to date the 22-year-old and you're 40, date somebody your own age like me, because now now that you became the man that you are, they feel entitled to you. I keep telling y'all guys.
And then we're going to put in some things that might even be something that people will argue against. Okay, so here we go.
Realistically, if I want kids by about 28, but I want to be married for probably 2 years before having kids. I need to have a husband and be married by 26.
26. Okay, this is not what we typically hear from the Democrats, the liberals,
Right.
the non-conservatives, if you will, the boss babes, the non-traditional women, the OnlyFans girls, the monetized dating marketplace. Okay, she's going in and say, I need to be married by 26. The Money Mindset 2025. Join us if you are looking to elevate your mindset to the next level and get your financial. The window is still open. Six. All right, so that is definitely cutting into the window of the modern day boss babe, but she's not. All right, she's not a boss babe looking chick. She definitely not a chick that looked like she about to grind it out in the corporate America. All right, so she's not a boss babe, and thus then the women will say, "Nah, girl, go get your shit together. Go get your own money." She don't look like she about to get her own money doing nothing. She look like she probably work at the AM, PM, the Circle K. All right, she the assistant manager at Baskin and Robbins. All right, or even that she's a secretary and she's counting beans for a living. All right, she counting beans. So she wants to be married by 26 and get off that market. All right, and go out there. So now what she got to do here with this Millie ass mouth? She gonna have. And what's on her lips? All right, what's on her lips? So 26.
And then I'm going to be engaged for probably about a year, to plan the wedding and do it.
All right, a year for engagement. I think a year is too short, all right, to me. And I also will say that some people do have this mindset that when they get married, they want to delay the kids, the childbirth, because once the children come, you can't unchildren the children. You can't put them back in the peace leave. You can't unpregnate someone. As a result, once the children come, it's going to change the dynamics of your relationship. And if you get married and children come right away, people tend to find that you don't even know who your spouse is. And then the children will come and you'll never know who your spouse is. So some people do, when they get married, they travel, they stay dinks. All right, dual income, no kids. They'll get a house, they'll build a nest.
Now I will say this. I got to do this with my wife. Cause boy, I tell you this right now. Since this boy's been here, listen to me. Listen, this kid does not give us a second. He'll have his cartoons on. Me and my wife will go chill in the room, lay down, just kiss each other, lay down, hug each other. And that kid will straight come hit us with a bonsai. He'll hit us with a cannonball. He want to jump smack in the middle of the whole session, fucking up the whole vibe. This nigga be fucking up the vibe, bro. Listen, I'll be in the room. I'll be like, listen. I'll be in the room. I'll be like this. I'll be like, the very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello, and I said hi. I knew it. All this shit is going. Listen, all this shit in the background is going. Baby, I'm hot just like an oven. Like, listen. I'm painting the scenario. So this, I'm kissing, I'm holding her. Right? Listen. I'm sitting here. Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candlelight for tonight. Nigga. Listen, this shit, and then all of a sudden it's like a record scratch, baby. Chuck the baby. Listen, this little nigga here, bro. Listen to me. Papalitos, bro. Listen. Bro. Listen to me. Bro. This little kid right here, bro. But I'm grateful that me and my wife, we talk, we understand. Yes, Papalinos. Yes. You see how he just barges into the door like he has no. What happened? What happened? Wazowski. Wazowski.
Yeah, baby.
Come say hi. Come say good morning. Come say good morning. Don't be rude. Say good morning.
Hi.
Hi. Let me see. I love you. Okay, go mama Lina.
I love you.
Okay, I love you too. You close the door, little mamas. So kid right here, Bree. So kid. Yo, this little kid. Yo, the thing is this, right? We try to be like incognito. Wachowski. Go ahead, Evelina. Huh?
I try not to breathe.
Yeah, like bro, he hears us, bro. We be like, yo, I'm gonna go to the room. I'll meet you there. Bet. This kid walks in the room, he be like, Dora, 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 the Explorer. I'm like, mother, this, bruh. Listen, I'm happy that me and her got a chance to enjoy some time. Cause we know, it's to be expected.
Don't do it like ninjas don't do. She's trying to put in buffers from that. I want to meet a guy. I want to go in there. I want to know him for a year, then get engaged, then get married, and then have a 2-year buffer, and then have kids. This is what you would have traditional women do.
Bobby.
Traditional relationships. This would be what I would constitute a traditional relationship approach. Now, the only issue I have with her is, well, it's not an issue. It's kind of what women do. What is the issue? Let me show you the issue here. Sort of the issue is that this is you, right here.
And that's you.
Now, she has every right to plan out her life. Just like you as a man has every right to plan out your life. But of course, when you're talking about women in relationships, a woman said this yesterday, a lot of women already plan out everything and then they're looking for the man to fit into that, right? So she will plan it out and she will dictate all the rules.
Now, you heard what Coach just said. Women like to plan out their life. You have the right to, if you have every intent of staying by yourself. But if you want to have a man, you have to understand the way God intended it to be. The woman is supposed to fit into the man's life. Fellas, listen to me. If you're not doing shit with your life, how God gives women everything you need to take you to the next. Fellas, are you aware the right woman could take you to the next level? Fellas, hear me out. God gave women all the tools to multiply everything. You already heard the saying. You give her a house, she'll turn it into a home. You bring her the groceries, she'll make you a meal. You give her a seed, she'll give you a child. You give her shit, she's gonna give you hell. Because women are designed to exacerbate. They're designed to make more of. But if you're not doing nothing, she can't help you do nothing. So the problem is this. I'm telling you, women have been taught to go against God. So you mean to tell me that so I know a young lady, right? She me I spoke the other day, she was saying something along the lines of, you know, she's still young, she wants to figure it out, like she wants to see what she could do on her own. And I'm like, that is directly going against God. Because what happens is this, like Coach just said, most women tend to want to do it on their own and then now they want to dictate the terms. But fellas, make this make sense to me. Tell me if this makes sense. Fellas, listen to what I'm gonna say. Women want to be boss babes. They want to go get the bag. They want to go get their careers. Then they want you to pay 100% of the bills. Where does that make sense? Fellas, make it make sense. You want to be a boss babe. You got into all this debt going to school. You want to get this illustrious career, make all this money. Then you meet me and say, I want my man to pay all the bills though. In what fucking Walt Disney fairy tale movie is this in? In what movie? Because if you're going to go out there and get the bag, guess what? You're going to continue to work and get the bag. We're going to get this bag together. That's what we're going to do. Why would I stop you and take over your life when you work so hard to get here and now you want to put the weight on me? Sorry. Have a seat. Let's keep going. He said facts.
And dictate the format, and then you just then are this guy.
Yep.
You're a silhouette. So you then are just the plug and play.
But listen,
you're the ready-made family.
Y'all.
You're the guy that she just kind of just strings along on this path that she's already planned out.
Told you.
She's already picked out the kids' names. She already knows how many kids she's gonna have. This isn't to say she's wrong, but this is what she's doing. She planning this shit out, and so she looking for the plug to play nigga. So she then ends up doing what then guys call alpha fucks, beta bucks type shit. Yeah, the gump, right? The guy who don't know, he don't have no direction, no leadership. She's basically just dictating. Now that's the only thing I see here from her approach, but there's nothing wrong with it. That's just typically what people do, and then guys end up being strung all the way down the line. All right, so let's see here. So she's got this.
All that stuff. So I need to be a fiance. I need to be engaged by 25.
25 at least. And even she knows this is not going to happen.
Yep.
What do we have? We have more 40-year-old women having babies than teenagers. And the reality is I need to be engaged by 25. She knows this is not going to happen.
Yep.
Because we don't have a society that facilitates this.
Yep.
In fact, if you did do this, you would be talked out of doing it, not only by the Mitchosphere, but you'd be talked out of it by the feminists. You're probably not going to be financially prepared for this. And by 25, we know that there are people here that still believe they're 16 at 25. And she still might feel that too. She's like, damn, I'm 23 now, 25. And not only that, she don't even have any suitors to be able to get married or engaged by 25. So she don't even have suitors right now to even prep herself to get the person. So she like, wow, I'm gonna have to move and organize this timeline. Is it too late for me? That basically her saying it's too late. But she's gonna still get the math going, right? She's like, wait a minute, I might have burned the candle too long. 25, and she's like, merp.
But then, usually before you get engaged, you're probably dating the person for about 2 years.
See, that's right there. That's where the mistake that people are making is that they're rushing in. Only fools rush in. All right, I knew him for 6 months. Where women will say, I'll learn who he is after the fact. I just got to get him to this finish line. So she'll dictate. People aren't doing this, right? This is why I say, man, you need to be meeting people in, one of the suggestions I made is that people need to be meeting their age-appropriate people when you're more around age-appropriate people.
Yep.
Once you're past that, now you open up age gap relationships as possibly the only next way to accomplish this. All right, so then you...
Y'all heard what Coach just said. This is the part that most people don't understand. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me, fellas. Ready? Because this goes for both man and woman. Listen, fellas, if you don't have your pack of friends while you're in high school, college, the likelihood is you're going to have a harder time finding friends the older you get. What's going to happen now is now your friends are going to become the men in your job, the older men. Same goes for women. Women with friends is the same thing. If you don't have friends from young, the older you get, the harder it's going to be for you to gain friends. Now, that's even triple times when it comes to dating. Because if you're dating in high school, you have the family to assist you. You guys are hanging out. You're seeing each other more after school, during lunch. And college is the same thing. Because the minute, listen to me, y'all, listen to me. I promise you, the minute the real world hits and them bills hit, every single month, at the beginning of the month, people, once, if you leave high school and go right into the work market, you're done. If you go from college right into the work market, you're done. Because now real life is gonna take over. Now you gotta go to work. Then maybe you wanna go to the gym. Maybe you wanna hang out with your friends. Maybe. So there's gonna be so many things that's gonna pull you in so many different directions that's gonna pull you away from getting into a relationship. This is why they say, when, especially for a woman, when she's younger, and I'm gonna keep saying this till I'm blue in the face. A woman between the ages of 18 and 25 should be fucking zeroed in like this, like a laser focused on that man that is trying to cultivate her. Because the older you get, oh, now I want to do it on my own. I want to see what I could do. Now, what ends up happening is you end up turning around and realizing that now you're 28, 30, and now nobody's to blame but yourself.
You'll have to find, as a younger woman, an older man to accomplish this. Or you have
now, and I will say this. This is where age gap dating starts to hit. Because now it's like, now she's 22, 23. Now her real life hits. So now there is no young man who's going to be able to assist her like a grown man. So age gap dating, boom, it explodes. Can't get mad.
to find the plug-and-play simp, which is going to be difficult. Why? Because you're not around age-appropriate people. What'll happen is you'll be on dating apps, and then you'll strike out and miss. I tell people that in college is the last time you're around people where the majority of people you're around are your age group.
Yep.
Okay, that's the last walk. So this is why there was an MRS degree. Once you leave college or the military, you're now primarily around a mixed group of people, and now you don't have people your age to get to know, meet easily, and all of that.
Yep.
This is why I've said being younger in starting this process is better than being older, especially for women. But now you're around employees, people that have families. So now those people are off the market. Now you have people that are not interested in dating, or they're too old or too young. Now you don't have a better group to pick from.
See?
So it's better to pick from people like from high school and college, because they're going to be your age and you'll be more likely to grow and understand them and build with them. Once you get out past college and the military, it's a crapshoot. Now you got to meet someone that's 30 minutes across town.
And here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. People don't want to understand this fact. Women don't want to build with no man. Not all, most women don't want to build. They don't want to be there with a man. Listen, I said it once, I say it again. A woman's loyalty is tested when a man has nothing. A man's loyalty is tested when he has everything. So if you can't grasp that concept, you're gonna have a tough time finding relationships. But the problem is, women want to wait at the finish line and pick from the winners. But then those guys, all the other women want them too. So now they have the pick of the litter, and then women get mad when they don't get picked, or when women get picked third in the line, fourth in the line. Oh, but I want monogamy. Yeah, but you know, I'm not giving you monogamy because I'm not giving that to you. You don't deserve that. This is why I always say the most dangerous thing a woman could do is shit on a good man. Cause fellas, listen to me. One of the worst things a woman could do is shit on a good man. Why? Cause other women see that and it makes them want you. But when other men when women see that, it gravitates them to you. When men see that, they want to shit on her. Now, if she hits the dating market, dudes are gonna just run through her, smash her, and be like, "You let him go, and he was the best man you was ever gonna find. Imagine what you gonna do to me." No, thank you. No, thank you. This is why I always tell you, fellas, when you treat your woman good, when you treat your woman how she's supposed to be treated, other women are watching you. Be mindful of that. Other women are watching. But listen, y'all, I ain't gonna keep y'all long. I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm gonna give y'all guys back y'all morning. He goes, "Thank you," but right. I know Coach Greg is about to start in about 20 minutes. I like to give him his time. That's why I get on much earlier in the morning. Shout out to Coach Greg. You know what I'm saying? He's doing an amazing job. I'm going to keep reacting to these videos. Every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I do Man Talk in the morning. Sometimes I do an emergency Man Talk. Something really important. But y'all already know, man. I appreciate everybody. God bless y'all. Stay safe. Stay up. And I see you on the next one. Y'all already know. Wepa.